to completely screw up your kid's life, or not. Written and performed by John Nicholas. Gen Book Publishing. Copyright 2019. All rights reserved. Chapter 1. Hey guys, my name is John Nicholas. I'm the author of this incredible journey you're about to embark on. I am not a physician, psychiatrist, or doctor of anything. I'm a doer, an explorer, if you will. I saw how my upbringing destroyed me in many ways, how the sins of my parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents had molded me into who I was, and I wasn't going to allow that to happen to my children. My wife and I needed to make changes, and we did it on the night we found out we were going to be parents. We were done with it. The bullshit, the abuse, the ridiculous rules that some family idiot made up possibly hundreds of years ago that our parents believed in, our grandparents believed in. It was over for us. We weren't going to believe in it. What was to follow was 3 extraordinary kids and a family that could not be shaken. Bullying was dealt with immediately and did not take months and months. Our home was a hangout for our kids, their friends, and their lives were full and full of love. We broke the cycle. It was over. Within these pages, I will share with you how we broke the chains of the past, how we built a foundation that cannot be broken nor shaken. You have a decision here to make. You can go on and do what has always been done in your family, or you can change things. This is your life. This is your child's life. You be the author. Chapter 2. You are the creator of this dynasty. Your personality and habits are centuries in the making. Some of our bloodlines go back to the days of Christ. Everything you are today is what someone else in your family was from years past. Now, I'm not saying that you're some sort of a peasant or king, but I am saying you came from one. Think about all the families that you know. The dad or mom is successful because they came from their parents, who came from their parents, and the list goes on and on. You can also trace sickness and poverty. Your parents struggled, and their parents struggled, then theirs, and theirs. Through the ages, families wear their struggles or success like a badge of honor. They revel in whatever experience they've had. I've known people whose grandparents went through the Holocaust, which was a disgusting period in our history. Some of those families vowed never to be a victim again. They changed the future of generations to come because they had the courage to change the future. I also know of the ones who have stayed the victims and passed down that world to people who didn't even live it, but act as though they have. I know a man whose father was a complete ass. He was violent and he was a bully. This guy was such a jerk that on his son's 18th birthday, he threw his clothes on the front lawn and told him to get out. Mind you, there was no argument that had erupted prior to his actions, nor a disagreement. He did it because that's who he was. And his father was no different. The son got married, had children of his own, and brought them up in the same fashion. He was not as physical as his own father, but he was a belligerent ass boot type of guy. This same man had a daughter who became her father and was nothing but a bully. She now has children. Anyone want to take a guess on how they'll turn out? Unless these kids break that chain, a new line of jerks will continue.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?